Howdy folks, Russell here on day 71 of my broadcast. Now, anybody who was paying attention yesterday will notice that I didn't come out and put a video on my channel yesterday, day number 70. I had a long day at the hospital. It was almost 10 o'clock by the time I got home, and honestly, I just didn't feel like putting anything out. So, it's day 71. It's Friday. I don't have as much constraints on my time tomorrow, so I figured, you know what, I'm going to come out here and I'm going to do a little something. So, here I am. So, what I've been working on, again, is the spear gun. Now, the progress that I have made tonight is real progress, but it's intermittent. I'm having to make pieces to fit to other pieces and get stuff ready for assembly. But what I'm working on is the arm band piece for this. So what I have here, as I said the other day, is a old kid's shin pad from soccer. I have cleaned it up, thrown a little paint on it to get those ugly sporty colors off of it. And now you see, it fits pretty good on my forearm. Looks pretty good. So that's what we got going on there. Now, I took my spear gun body, as it has been, and I drilled some holes in the bottom of it, which correspond to holes that I drilled in here, and I've already got some screws preset in there so that when it comes time for mounting, hopefully I can get all 6, now this is ambitious, all 6 holes to line up without, blowing up. Those of you who, have ever tried to do something like that, I'm stepping off into something possibly right here. But that's what I got going on. So, got my shin pad, got my little 6 mounting screws set in there with the holes pre-drilled. And to attach it, once upon a time it had elastic straps with Velcro. But number 1, that's not my style. And number 2, the elastic is long gone. Long wore out. So what I'm working on is I had a belt, was originally a little longer, as you might imagine. I cut that down and punched some additional holes in it, and this is going to mount on here, kind of like that. 2 of the screws that come through are going to go through that. And then I'm working on another belt, which I have clamped to the table just now. I can't show you it, but it's a belt that's been around here for a good long time. It used to have studs on it. It was one of the kids' belts. It was, just cheap or something, and it's been here. So I've shortened it, put a new buckle on it, and I'm gluing the pieces together with Aleene's Super Fabric Adhesive. Now, this is the best glue that you can buy for gluing together cloth, leather, paper, stuff along those lines. It is so tough. Like, it is weight-bearing tough. So, Aleene's. If anybody needs some fabric glue, this is the stuff. So I'm gluing the pieces back together. I'm going to come back and put some physical reinforcements on it. There it is right there. See, I've got it set down to the table, and I'm going to come back and put some little metal reinforcements right here once it's all done. But I'm going to have to wait tomorrow and let that there dry, because I want sturdy. If you can connect it 3 times instead of 2, then look at 4. When it goes together, it should stay together, not wiggle, nothing like that. So I'm doing that. So I'm going to have this with a leather buckle strap here and a leather buckle strap here. Buckle that right on the arm. This is going to be mounted kind of like that right there. Something quite similar to that right there. And I think it's going to be all right. Now, I did sand out a little groove right here on the front and the back. And those grooves are where the straps are going to sit under it on the brace. And so far, I'm thinking that everything is kind of coming together, knock wood. So I made a firing handle, just a little piece of metal, which I ground out to a good shape, and that's going to be just like that. So see, when that goes forward, that comes up, that makes it fire. And I think I've got everything on that adjusted just right, so that when I have a little something connected right here, which runs up the side to my finger or thumb or what have you, when I pull that, this will go forward, and pew, there we go. So one more piece of the firing mechanism, good to go. I would love to actually get this assembled tonight, but I'm waiting on this glue to dry, and I'm probably going to let my mind think on it tonight, and I will do the putting of it together tomorrow. And that's what I got going on right now. Liking it, and so far it feels good. We'll get this mounted on here with 6 screws and some glue, some of this Aleene's Super Duty fabric glue, and let that sit, and hopefully it will be on. I can get the trigger mechanism worked out, and hopefully around that time I will have everything kind of squared away on how this is going to function. Love that. You're saying it's not too tight. Well, I don't have the stuff to machine with, but it's got enough clearance, so it should be all right. Anyway, that's what's going on with it. I hope everyone's having a great day as I post this late at night, but stay tuned for more. Good night.